again. So I was first gonna. I know a lot of people can actually make lists over their tics, and that's not very easy for me because I have a lot of random tics, and I do have a lot of tics that react to the world, and I also have a few tics that just pops out. So I'm not gonna take those with in this video. I can just make example, and they might come anyway. You can fuck off. So a lot of my motor tics are. I have quite a few. A lot of them aren't really visible to people, so some days I do have a lot of vocal tics, and then not much motor tics, and some days I have a lot of motor tics and not many vocal tics, so I'm not really sure what's triggering each of them. So a lot of my motor tics are everything's from I'm crunching my toes, both downwards and upwards, and my ankles are popping up and down and to the side, and then I pull my knee towards my stomach. I think it's in my stomach area. Sometimes I just get a little bit of a twitch, and sometimes it pulls all the way up. And I also can sit down. I did have that when usually when they start, when I get a new tic that's gonna stay. I usually have it for a day where I do it a lot, and then it calms down a little bit. So when I got the squat tic, I call it, I was doing it so much. My thighs were so sore after it because I was sitting down. Whenever I was standing, I would crunch down. Sometimes all the way to the floor, but usually just a little bit down. I don't have it that much anymore, thank God. But I do stamp my foot, and usually when I stand at a counter, I stamp my foot a lot, just my heel bouncing on the floor. Usually my right foot for some reason. As I said in the last video, a lot of my uncontrollable tics are in my right side for some reason. Oh. And then I have I'm bending forward and I'm bending backwards, and a lot of my tics are just static ones, so I can sit like this for a long time. And usually my chest tights a lot. Yeah, I might be sitting like this for my chest tights, so it can be hard to talk, and sometimes it can be hard to breathe because all my muscles are kind of tightening up. And my arms are just moving to the side. Let's fucking! Let's do it! And I was a teenager, those were mainly the tics I had. But when it got worse, I started yawning a lot, and you should shut up! You should shut up! Fuck off! You're such a bitch! A lot of the tics I got were, the first one was just crunching forward, and my stomach was just, so I was moving forward, my knees were upward, so I was kind of scared to actually bounce my knee in my chin and hit myself. But then I just got a lot of movement in my hands. So I had this for a long time, and this. So I was walking around looking at people and like, and just moving this a lot. And I had my hands have constantly been moving, which is not very good because of my joints can be quite sore from the EDS. They are very easily moved quite a lot. If I move them a lot, and when I wake up in the morning, they will be kind of swollen a little bit, or they feel swollen and sore. But what can you do? This one I do a lot, especially when I'm on my phone. I do this a lot, so I sometimes actually moving my screen up and down, which can be kind of annoying. I put my nails under my other nails and pushing them around, and this because I have kind of my nerve ends are kind of prickly in my fingers, so it's kind of itchy all the time. My fingers are itchy, kind of. So I usually sit and scratch quite a lot, just because they're so itchy. You should shut up! You're such a bitch. You're such a bitch. I do have my finger. I also have this one, though that's more usually. I recently got one where I wave and smile at people. Yeah, I can smile quite creepy too. I'm not really. Usually my smiles, I'm like, hey! They're like. So people will look a little bit at me sometimes. Oh, you should shut up! You're such a bitch! You're such a bitch! You're such a bitch! Oh, let's fuck him! But I also have quite when I just pop my hands out or forwards and start waving them, which can come quite sudden, which means I actually can hit people. I don't have that much. At some point, I was sticking my finger in people's asses, and my dogs, if they had their tail up and I saw their asshole, I would just poke my finger in it, or stick my tongue in it. Yeah, it tried to stick my tongue in my dog's ass. That was fun. I have a lot of tongue movements, up and down, and also I move it quite a lot inside my mouth. And I have a lot where I tighten my inside and just move it up and down. And sometimes I have trouble swallow because my muscles are tightening around my inside my throat. So swallowing just stops for some time. Wow! So that's that. My next video is going to be about my vocal tics. So I see you then.